Good morning. First order of business is I am going to be taking this cholesterol and lipids test. I went to take it last night and first step was you have to be fasting for 8 hours. So I had to put it off till this morning because obviously I had not been fasting. But I do in my sleep. My whole thing has always been I want as much data as possible, and especially with the diet I'm doing, testing your cholesterol and lipids over time to see if it's improving, it's getting worse, would potentially be beneficial. So that's why I'm doing it, and I'm doing it this way like an at-home test because I am between doctors right now. So hold on, let me watch this video real fast so I make sure that I do it correctly, and then I'll give you a little bit of tea while I bleed on this stick. Ready to serve up some tea. Come on, don't be a baby, don't be a baby. Do it, do it. I hate that bit, I don't know why. It's like nothing, but the anticipation gets me every time. Anyways, about a year ago at this point, I went to my regular doctor and I asked for a cortisol test. Because I was telling her I was feeling like a lot of stress and, I was having trouble losing weight and that kind of stuff. She not only kind of mocked me wanting a cortisol test, but also she was asking what I was doing to lose weight. And I told her just eating better and working out. And then she asked what kind of workouts I was doing. And I said I lift weights and, I walk and stuff. And she's like, oh no, don't lift weights. You'll get big like a man. And I was pretty shocked because this is taking a lot of blood. But I thought that was kind of a myth that was disproven in I don't know, the 90s, early 2000s. It's definitely not in recent times because tons of girls lift and they don't, bulk up all crazy. And that's just wild to me because that is just such an old way of thinking. She's not even that old. I'm pretty sure if you want to achieve those results, that has to be the goal, your primary focus, strictly focusing on this thing. And even then, your genetics might not allow you to do that. Even if you're a man, unless you're taking some extracurricular substances to help you achieve that. I don't know, but I just thought that was wild. And I was like, so you are not really keeping up to date on things. So I decided then and there that I was going to try to find a new doctor, and obviously I put that off because I hadn't needed to go to a doctor in a while. But oh, also the lab, when I got the cortisol test, you have to pee in this jug for 24 hours, this big orange jug. They called and said that they lost my urine sample, this big orange jug. How does that happen? I don't know what's going on. But anyway, now we let this dry for 15 minutes and we pack it up and we send it to a lab. Okay, mission for the day. We have to go to the post office to mail this back so I can actually get my results and I didn't just bleed myself dry for nothing. Just kidding. It was 4 drops of blood. I'm just being dramatic. And I'm in hot pursuit for some Kewpie mayo. It's just a Japanese mayonnaise. I found this recipe for this Asian tuna salad that I really want to try. And you could sub regular mayo, but I want to try to find the Kewpie mayo. Those are my tasks. Thank you. As you guys know, I am currently following a keto diet for my mental and physical health. And I'm forever dangerous with sharp objects. And I'm also a foodie. I love experimenting. I love trying new foods. Although it can be a little bit challenging to find new stuff, especially when the grocery store is usually busy. So I can't really camp out in the aisle examining labels with all the hustle and bustle going on. I mean, I could, but I'd be kind of in everybody's way and it would just be annoying. But that's why the sponsor of this video, Thrive Market, is my go-to for healthy, affordable, organic groceries that are delivered right to my doorstep. They allow you to sort by over 90 different diet preferences and values. So for me, I love that because it's super easy to just toggle on the keto button and curate my shopping experience to exactly what I need, saving time and eliminating some stress. This order, I not only stocked up on some pantry essentials, but I also found some new items that I'm excited to try. Like these flaxseed crackers, which I have been looking for at my local grocery store, but have not been able to find. And I found things that I didn't even know existed, like these Lily's chocolate covered almonds, which are keto friendly. But I'm excited to smuggle these into the movies as a snack because I typically just sit there with whoever I'm with a water bottle while they enjoy the snacks because I can't have any of the snacks that they offer at the theater. So don't mind if I do try this out as a sometimes option. But let me show you what else I found, all from the comfort of my own home. Orders over $49 ship for free with no tipping or additional fees. And not only do they offer convenience, but they seek out brands and products that follow ethical practices so you can shop with peace of mind. Thrive Market is on a mission to make healthy and sustainable living easy and affordable for everyone. So if you want to try them out for yourself, go to thrivemarket.com/Beatrice Caruso to get 30% off your first order plus a free gift worth up to $60. All right, now let's make this Asian tuna salad before I get too hangry. I found this recipe on Instagram. I'll link the reel down below. So if you're curious, I may change a couple of things. Like it calls for an entire cup of carrot. I might lessen that to make it suitable for keto. But yeah, I am really excited to get into this. Okay, I'm just gonna taste this new mayo as is first, just out of curiosity. The packaging is really actually pretty hard to hold on to. It's very slippery. A little bit more tangy, maybe a little bit more sweet. Moment of truth. It is slapping. It's punching. I love that for me. I do. I want to cut up an avocado and start sneaking some little avocado slices in on these little seaweed crackers. That sounds delicious. It's very sushi adjacent. Yes. I think I like Kewpie mayo better than regular mayo. I wanted to make my own mayo because it's pretty easy actually. And Lord knows I got the eggs. But I couldn't find my emulsion blender. I blame Steven. He's in charge of the dishes and he washes things and then puts them in a black hole. I don't know. Like if it's something weird, I don't know where he stashes them. And then I can't really ask him because he doesn't remember where he puts things. It's like there's only so many places it could be. He somehow found a kitchen black hole though. Oh, let's get some avocado going with this. And also force Stevie to try it because he's not a fan of seaweed, but he eats sushi. Okay, I'm gonna make you one. You can't even taste the seaweed.
Oh, it's not like a sandwich, it's just one?
Oh, it's just one, like a little cracker. Sorry.
It's so stuffed. Nah.
No?
I'm not like repulsed by it, but...
Is it the seaweed cracker?
That's not helping, but...
It being a seaweed cracker?
Yeah. Oh, they spit it out.
Yeah, that's good. You're trying new things, you're broadening your horizons. It's a no for you.
Nah. I like that it's spicy though.
It could have been more spicy, but I have the sriracha because I'm a pansy. It's even better with avocado. Thank you for trying it. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
In other news, my little seedling trees are flourishing, which makes me very excited for all the springtime activities. We are a ways away from being able to plant them outside though. But first and foremost, and it's not the most exciting thing, definitely not, I need to organize my garage because that's where all of my supplies and tools are for gardening and the outside world. However, it's a complete disaster and I don't want to like rebuy things that I already have because I can't find them. So we're gonna suck it up and we're gonna do it today. I'm gonna be wearing these long gloves because I saw the fattest wolf spider in the yard the other day and I know that is their domain. So excited about that. You guys, in the garage, I found the mother load. Not only did I find a metric shit ton of seeds. Look at that in a minute. But this entire bag is full of flower bulbs. Like probably $50 worth of flowers. And I was like, oh my God, are they already dead? I forgot that I bought these, but they're viable. Look, they're sprouting. That means I could probably plant them now and it would be fine, question mark. Oh my goodness gracious. I am a silly goose. So what had happened was, I am working up to a new PR on front squat. I'm going from 75 pounds to 85 pounds, which is a lot for me. A little bit intimidating. So I pump myself up, I start doing my reps, and I'm like, why the heck am I so off balance right now? Why is my form such shit? Like, how could 10 pounds have made such a big difference? So I re-rack after 4 reps, and I look, and lo and behold, mystery solved. I forgot to put an entire 10-pound plate on one side. So it was the same weight that I had always been doing, just off balance. So I'm going to like fix this now and try again. Okay, I can do the 85 pounds, but I can't do it for the full 8 reps in a set before my form starts compromising. So I chunked the sets down to something manageable. I could get about 4 in before I start feeling my low back compensating. So I'm gonna ask Grace about that. And I just chunked down to like the manageable reps where I felt like my form was okay. And then in the last set, it was like 2 reps before my form started going, you know? And then I just took a break, 2 reps, took a break, 2 reps. Because I don't want to risk injury and fuck up this wave that I'm riding, okay? So I'll ask Grace about that and also ask her for some tips to like try to not get my lower back to compensate. And I'll let you know what she says if you're curious. I forgot to come back and let you know what she said, so you're getting editing B right now, who just woke up and looks like crap. Grace lowered my reps for the next time and also told me that if I like keep my elbows up, it'll keep my chest elevated, which should help like the lower back to not like come into play as far as like compensating. Also, she said I didn't need to go as low as I possibly could in the squat until like I felt like strong enough to do the higher weight. So just letting you know.
Here.
What?
You be nice or I'm not getting in here.
Okay. I won't film you sleeping no more.
You're a brat. Did you know that?
It's funny.
It's not funny.
What does your shirt say today, Graham?
I'm a gamer.
You're a gamer?
Uh-huh.
You're a gamer girl.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out here thrifting in these streets. I just met one of you, and I'm so sorry that I was so awkward. I didn't get your name, but thank you so much for coming up to me and making me feel a little special. Someday I will get better at these interactions. Someday. Maybe never. I'm sorry. So if you ever met me in person and I'm awkward, so sorry. But anyway, not finding any furniture again. I'm starting to wonder how difficult it would be just to make my own. Well, what'd you find?
2 pair of pants, a leprechaun shirt, and my rug for the bathroom.
Nice.
I know.
More than I found this time.
And she got it all in the bag, too.
Yeah, I saw it's full. Alrighty, we're just gonna jump right into it because it's weigh-in day. Last week I weighed 240.8 pounds. This morning I stepped on the scale and I weighed 239 pounds even. We love it when the math is easy because that is a weekly loss of 1.8 pounds and a total loss of 18 pounds down. So we've kind of crossed that threshold. We're out of the 240s. We are just chunking it down bit by bit. Slow and steady is the pace. We're doing it. Love that for us. And also thank you to the stone users for letting me know how that works so I can just omit that measurement from like the smaller numbers like the 1.8 because y'all use pounds until it's like 14 pounds and then it's a stone, I think. Anyways, yeah, no complaints. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It's working on all fronts, especially in the mental health category. No notes, nothing to report. Kind of just found my groove and I'm continuing to groove along. But I guess that's it for this one, so I just want to thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you wanna. And if you want to check out Thrive Market, that link's in my description, thrivemarket.com/Beatrice Caruso, where you could get 30% off your first order and a free gift up to $60. But yeah, other than that, I just hope you're having a wonderful day and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!